Hey Sagittarius, welcome, welcome, welcome to Key Wisdom. This is just going to cover the time period from about the 26th of March for the next couple of weeks. I've already shuffled, obviously. This is for any placement, so it could be your moon sign, could be your rising sign, could be your Venus sign, could be your sun sign. It's open to all. And I've been definitely checking out my moon sign recently because it really does just tell me what's going on beneath the surface for me, so like intuitively. So if you like want to know what's going on intuitively for yourself, like I definitely just recommend checking out your moon sign at least as well. Okay, so this is you. This is what you're going to be feeling, where you're going to be at this week over this next time period. This is what's, whoa, there's a very stern message coming through for you, Sagittarius. A very stern message. You need to make a commitment. You need to make a commitment. You need to choose. You need to make it. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is what's driving you this week, okay? This is where you've been at. That's where you've been, okay? Three of Swords. And this is where you're going. Wow. We're going to clarify all of these energies, don't you worry, and we'll look at outcomes toward the end. I'll also give you a chakra message at the end of the reading as well. Okay, this wants to be at the base of the reading. There you, wow. Okay, this is at the base of, this is the base of your reading there. The Lovers. I can just see, I just saw the Two of Cups there as well. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting, isn't it? You need to make a decision. What did I say? And this is you need to make a decision. You need to make a commitment. You need to stop dragging your feet. And it's a stern message coming through from the universe. It's a stern message. And I would not be surprised if this is the Nine of Swords. But because it's like universe is saying to you, listen, you need to get the message of your love. Why are you sitting here? I can hear all the cross watchers cheering, going, yes, you tell them. Key Wisdom, you tell him, because I've been waiting for him, or I've been waiting for her, blah blah blah. That I can hear you. Okay, so this is a card of decision. It's a card of acceptance, deciding to accept, deciding to acknowledge, deciding to love. You see, Adam and Eve, look at this. This is Capricorn. This is Gemini, by the way. Don't know if they're important placements. If you're watching and this is your moon sign, well, this will be very interesting for you. Okay, so if you're watching this is your moon sign, what a reading for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sagittarius. Adam and Eve is naked. Adam and Eve do what they should have done, which was to listen to the snake, which is your wand energy, to come into awareness, okay? They followed the snake and the snake brought them into awareness. This is still Adam and Eve. And they did not realize, they didn't listen to God, to the universe, when the universe said, everything is here for you. Everything, even this nakedness is here for you. So this openness is here for you. So you should know all these things and yet still choose to be naked. And yet still choose to be you, even with everything that you see, even with all the things that happen in your life, even with all the trials and the tribulations and the despair and the confusion and the pain. You should still choose to be naked. You should still choose to be open. You should still choose to be truthful. You should still recognize that nakedness is paradise, that being who I am is paradise, that showing the world who I am is paradise. That's what this energy represents. That's what you need to get a handle on this week. And it's coming out stern for you, you know, because this is something that you've been dragging your feet over, or that you might be dragging your feet over. Now you can, you know, your life, switch, reverse it, all that stuff. Right? That's at the base of the reading. So it tells us that this is about a love situation anyway and about a decision, which we already know. The Hanged Man here, 1 + 2, 12, okay? Now, you need, I'm laughing right now because I'm like, universe is like, there's another card, I'm getting the card, universe, I'm getting the card. Okay. this is hilarious to me because someone is just not doing anything and is frustrated by the fact that they can't do something or they can't make something happen. This is you being frustrated by the fact that you cannot make something happen. You cannot make something happen, so that you cannot force this person to come towards you. You cannot force this person to unblock you. You cannot force this person to speak to you. You cannot force this person to forgive you. You could, whatever it is. Okay? So it's that, right? You cannot force contact. You want contact, Sagittarius. You want contact, but you're waiting. You want contact, but you're not moving. There's something that you don't know, or there's something that you think that you don't know. That's what this energy is showing. There's something that you think, oh, there's another card that wants to come out. There's something that you think you don't know, and you potentially might think that there's another person, there's another party in this. You potentially think, see, I don't feel like there is, but you potentially think that's what you just think. I think you have some fears about that. These readings, I don't know what it is going on in the universe, because I've not done the astrology for April yet. But the energy is coming through. Surprises toward the end of March, by the way. That's just coming through for everybody. But the love, there's a lot going on shifting in love. There's a lot going on shifting in love, okay? And I feel that for you. You're waiting. So you're waiting for somebody this week. And it seems that that's where you should be, Sagittarius. It seems that this is something that you're trying to understand for yourself. You're trying to understand, Sagittarius, something for yourself, okay? So the universe is being stern, but I do feel like the universe wants you to make a decision, but I'm just gonna, that was just the message that I was getting before I even turned any of the cards, so let's carry on. So there is a message coming through. This is what's driving you this week. So this is what's driving these thoughts, maybe. This is what's driving this inaction, and it's communication. Now, this could be communication direct from somebody else. It could be you be given two options. It could be two people coming towards you. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is quite strong, could be a Gemini, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, this is you this week, and this is driving this action. So this could be Eight of Wands is basically just an influx of new energy, and that could be through communication. So you could have lots of messages going on back and forth, passionate. I feel, whoa, I feel heavy communication this week, actually, for you guys. Heavy communication in the heart space. Whoa, wow. I'll give you that at the end of the reading. But I do feel that. I feel lots of heavy communication. I feel lots of communication from the heart space. I feel, wow. I feel like this is destined. I feel like it's meant to be. I feel like this is what your head's doing. I feel like it's a lot for you. It's a lot. It's just the energy of it. It's just too good. It's just too passionate. It's just too intoxicating. And so you ain't doing nothing. You're just like, nope. You're like, nope, that's what you're doing. There's actually potentially someone's going to communicate with you and tell you I love you, or tell you, hang on a second, let me just look at another one. Yeah, so you might be blocking someone, or someone might have blocked you. You kind of not wanting to hear it. You're not wanting to know it. You're not wanting to see it. You're not wanting to face it. You're not wanting to, and maybe the reason why you're not wanting to face it, the reason why you're not wanting to see it, potentially is this reason here. This is where you've been at. This is the Three of Swords, okay? So Three of Swords, obviously we know it's hurt. It's situations and circumstances that have limited our heart space, that have limited our belief in ourselves, our belief in worthiness, our belief in love, etc. It's situations or circumstances that have limited that for us. We've got the Three of Swords here. This is where you've been at. This is thinking about those things. This is going over those things, agonizing over those things. This person who's potentially coming back or contacting you this week may have hurt you. It might be that person, or it's a completely different person, a completely new person, a different person to that person that hurt you. But because of this energy, because of this old hurt, because of this old pain, because of this thing that made you feel disempowered in the past, this relationship or whatever that made you feel disempowered in the past, you know, your mum and dad breaking up that made you feel disempowered in the past, you are kind of having this energy about this new person, feeling connected to this new person, and yet not moving on it, and yet not doing anything about it because of this old stuff, okay? So it's one or the other, one or it's other, you know, your life. Could be a Gemini, actually. We've got sword energy here, King of Swords. It could be a Gemini from the past, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sign from the past. But this is really, all these energies relate to you as well. So this is where you've been at. So it's really understanding the heartbreak. It's really understanding the pain that it caused you, and not only the pain that it caused you, but the marks it left, the imprint it left on you, on your thinking, on your perception, on your understanding of love, on your perception of love, on your understanding of your worthiness of love and to love, and your ability to love, etc., etc. There's an understanding coming through. So this is where you've been at. It's almost like you're kind of, the universe is going, there you go, there's a gift of love, and you're like, nope. You're like, no. You're like, nope, I don't want to feel that, universe, quite yet. I'm not quite ready to feel that. Okay, so okay, universe is saying, so okay. So okay, universe. Universe is saying to you, okay, Sagittarius, okay, but you're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to make a decision. It feels like you are stuck in a way of thinking. And that's a good thing, because you're going to be coming into the awareness of that. Now, I'm a Capricorn, so I know this energy very, very well, my darlings, okay? So you're lucky that you get me to tell you what this means today. This is slavish commitment to a belief, to a responsibility, to a perspective that keeps you stuck, or that keeps you from accepting to be naked, from choosing to be open. It's something that stops you from it's a responsibility, or it's a belief that you have about yourself, and it stops you from seeing yourself. It stops you from accepting yourself. It stops you from acknowledging your karma, and acknowledging that karma was necessary to free you from the chaos, okay? This is hopefully, I don't know what this card is yet, but this is you hopefully releasing that, okay? It's you hopefully recognizing what keeps you bound to this way of thinking. I feel like you've got there, because we've got these energies here. So yeah, judgment. So we've got 20. We've got two. I'm going to show you that. We've got two. We've got 20 here. Judgment, 2-0. So a new commitment to a new way of thinking, a new way of, this new understanding. That's what this is. This is new understanding. Look at the nakedness of the people. Look at the nakedness of them. You know, this is you feeling naked. This is you being exposed. This is what the truth is. This is your truth. This is big, major. This isn't like little things. This is like big, major stuff, right? This is like long-standing, long-held beliefs that you've had for so long, things that you've thought about yourself, or relationships, or marriage, or children, or whatever, for so long that you just thought that was who you were. You just thought that that's just what I am. I just think that I'm just, yeah, I don't do relationships. Like, I'm not good at making friends. Like, I'm just not good at, and it's like, you realize it's not that you're not good at making friends, or not good at relationship. You believe that because of this. But that's been there for so long that you didn't realize that you were committed to this belief, and it's not true. It's just an illusion. You can take those swords out the heart, you can remove those chains, and you can choose to be naked. You can come into that awareness, and you can choose to be naked. You can choose to see yourself. Not this week though. This week you're going nope. So this week, but what it tells me though, we're gonna pull some more cards in a second. What it tells me though is that someone or something has come into your life that's actually made you feel something, feel like there's a new way for security, feel like, I want to see what this is. I want to see, you know, because I feel like it's love. I feel like it's love, obviously, because we've got the Lovers card, right? But let's see what it is, or was, that's come into your life. Yeah, it's love. It's someone from the past, potentially. Wow. So it is love. It is kind of a message from somebody, or meeting somebody new, or this is new energy coming in. As I said, it could be a new energy from an old person, or a new person that you feel emotionally connected to, that you feel, you know, someone that you've been talking to, for example, online, for example, They want to meet up with you, they want to commit with you, and you're like, nope, you're just not making a decision. But you have to make a decision because there's obviously a real connection. When we see the sixes, we know there's a soul connection, we know there's an intimacy, there's a knowing on both sides, there's a balance. That means that some of you might have been through similar things, you might have had some similar experiences. There's an understanding when we see the Six of Cups. There's a refuge in each other. You know what I mean? Like you there's a safety in each other that you feel with this person. So whether it's because it's someone from the past, it doesn't matter. It just could be a new person. But it seems like the new thing coming in that's trying to come towards you is love, and is actually, you know, this energy, this pull, this connection with somebody that you feel. You feel the connection, and so do they, and you're going, nope. But Sag, you feel the connection, and you're coming into the awareness that you're coming. I feel like this is the awareness you're coming into, the fact that you keep yourself stuck to these old beliefs, and that it's these old beliefs that actually block the love. You know, it's like you realize that it's the old beliefs that block the love. This is what it's like you're realizing the old beliefs block the love. That's what you're realizing. That's what this judgment seems to be. That's what this judgment with the devil, the old way of thinking, the old way of seeing myself, perceiving myself, is what's blocking, is what's restricting my blessings. And it's this new person coming in, old person from the past, new person. Queen of Wands is at the base of the reading now. So let's look at some outcomes then for you, like what you're going to do, what you're going to choose. You know, right, intuition. So definitely, if you know your moon sign, check your moon sign reading. This is about following your intuition, okay? So if you know your moon sign, check your moon sign reading, because that's going to tell you what your intuition is saying and you're not listening to it, right? But this is trusting your intuition. So what it tells me is that you actually already know, and you're actually moving in the direction of making a choice. You're moving toward judgment, okay? So this is 2, okay? This is 2, this is 2, and this is you. And you're moving toward judgment. This is this, if that makes sense. This is being manifested. This is you moving slowly. That's what this is. This is you moving slowly. But you're moving slowly toward the 2, toward judgment, toward making a decision. And that's because you have to see things from a different perspective. That's what you've got to do with the Hangman. You've got to see things from a different perspective. And it looks like you're going to come into that awareness. You've got 2, 2, 2. Oh my God, we've got 2, 2, 2, because we've got 2 here as well, haven't we? 2, 2, 2. So we've got 2, 2, 2, which is 6, obviously, as you know. Next year, 2022. 2, 2, 2, just saying, it's the year of love next year. So these things that are starting, relationships that are starting this year, could be cemented next year, could be marriage next year, could be children next year, could be moving in together next year, in 2022. That could definitely be for you. And if that's the type of energy that you're feeling, you trust your intuition, Sagittarius, but I feel like you already know. You're moving toward this knowing, this understanding. Might take your time, might take you. I feel like surprises coming in at the end of April. At the end of March, beginning of April. So let's see. You've got 2 more cards to come out. Wow, wow, wow. New card at the base of the reading, Page of Wands. Well, there you go. Well, I've been talking about 2, 2, 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And we've got the Tower energy. Now, you know me, I'm an empath, so I work, and I'm a Reiki master, right? So I literally work with energy. Ki literally means energy. It's literally ki Reiki, universal energy. That's what I work with. And for me, when I experience this Tower energy, it is, I always say to you, it feels like it has a very similar signature, energetic signature, the Tower, to the Ace of Cups. Because it's that, and that's God, when you have those realizations where you just know that this is it, like it's crazy. And I've had that myself, and it just kind of, it just wipes everything else out your brain. It's like everything else has gone out your head. It's just gone, and the one glaring thing that you know is this. That's it. That's it. This is you coming into that realization. What did I say? You're going toward judgment. You're going toward the number 2. You know, it seems like you're moving slowly, but you're listening to yourself. You could be, your car might have broken down or something this week. You might have been planning on moving toward this person, or that person might have been planning on coming toward you and meeting up for the first time. That's what we see happening here, this meeting, going toward each other. Yeah, look at this, look at this. So this, wow, look at this. So we see this meeting happening, or wanting to happen, and it doesn't happen for some reason. Car breaks down, or no one needs to get the train, or whatever it is, COVID restrictions. You're not able to go. Maybe you're meant to go and you make an excuse. and you don't realize why you're making the excuse. The reason you're making the excuse is because this is actually feels very real to you. You feel it, you know, you feel this love, you feel it. And you realize that in the course of resting, in the course of you know, fixing the car, or in the course of saving the money to go toward this person, or whatever it is, it's undeniable. You know, it becomes undeniable that there's a connection here for you and for them. There's love on both sides. Wow, there's love on both sides. So the outcome is the realization that there's love, that there's real love there, and you know, the energy's here for you two to come together. Finally, Sagittarius, so you've got to, well, say, make a decision. It's really about coming into that awareness. It's really about allowing yourself to come into the awareness that this is love, and that is the thing that shocks you. This is what that is. It's the realization, the shocking realization. Look, the truth. Look at it. You can see, right? Look at the 3 cards here. Look. Yeah, King of Swords. That's awareness, right? And that's acting on what we know. The Tower and Judgment energy. This is you, and look at what's flanking it. Yeah, the High Priestess and the 2 of Cups. Beautiful energy, and we've got the Lovers just grounding all that energy right there. What a beautiful reading. I feel, well, yeah, I can feel, communication is there for you. This is just for your chakra. So this, I say it speaks to me. It doesn't speak, obviously, but it just, when I first started, I got it as a present, and when I first started using it, I realized that they were like, be wet, and I was like, they're not, it's not wet. I'm like, why is that wet? And then the next day I'd use it in bed, I'm like, oh, that one's wet, and it's not wet, but they just react. Okay, and they do actually react some days. It's that one, some days not. Anyway, so for you guys, I feel like it is this communication. You know, this is, it's these 2 for you guys. Actually, it's the green, I don't know what they're called, the different ones, but it's I love for the heart chakra, the 4th chakra. This I love, and I speak, I express. Oh, so this is this could be someone telling you that they love you, or this could be you telling someone that you love them. Whoa, yes, Sagittarius. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta go for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just go for it. You know, wow. And it might be that in itself, those words, the I love you words, the I love you words that create that Tower moment for you, because that's when you've got to make a decision. Yeah, then you're gonna say, okay, right, okay, I'm coming to see you, or you're coming to see me. Wow, you're the first sign actually that's got 2, because everyone else just had 1, you know, different ones, but you've had 2. Wow. Nice. Okay, well, Sagittarius, we'll leave it there. I'll be back on here next week with brand new readings. Okay, so make sure you like. Wow. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, etc. Click the bell for notifications. Oh my god, enjoy this time period. Enjoy. Love you guys. Bye.